You're what?
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. Rogue One.
Excellent.
Excellent. Well, what an entrance, guys. Welcome to Pierogeeks episode 11, guys. And today we're talking about the first 3 episodes of Andor, the new Star Wars show.
Also known as A New Hope.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Indoor
No.
and start to gobble.
Inside joke.
But, guys, we have some thoughts. We have some hopes and dreams crushed or uplifted. So find out what we think in this episode of Pierogeeks. Oh yeah, that's Kyle, that's Yazon, and
Hello.
I'm Jabba. So yeah, welcome. Let's get into the dough.
Exactly. Wow.
Exactly.
Andor has finally landed. And what do we think about it after the first 3 episodes? Perhaps you should start this time.
Slightly bumpy landing at first, the first 2 episodes. A little bumpy, but overall I think it's a great landing. That's why I said it's a new hope. I think it has potential. I'm very much encouraged. A new feel. Finally a Star Wars show that respects, let's say, the world, builds the world, but does not rely on fan service. Not everybody is someone's cousin. Not everything
Not
is a
yet.
little Easter egg for everything else,
Get
and it's
over
cool.
here,
It's like it knows it's Star Wars, but it doesn't care. I'm doing my thing. I don't care. It's so what? Not everything is gonna be recognizable, and that is nice. I enjoy that. The one thing I would say, like in the super short thoughts, the one thing I would say that I did not like was, as I said, the pacing was a little too slow, a little bumpy. A little too, like, come on, let's get going. But overall, I was intrigued. I love the world. So,
Okay. Well, yeah, I agree. I also liked it. I mean, maybe the pacing was a bit too slow for me. It was a bigger issue for me, I guess, because the first 2 episodes, there are a lot of things that just, I didn't find it, like, really interesting. Although the world
Like
itself...
what?
Well, like, Andor walking from one... trying to sell some stuff to one girl. She says, no, then come on, sell this to me. Call this guy. No, he won't come. Please call this guy. Okay, he will come. And then he goes to the junkyard and, please give me that ship. No, you get out of here. I don't want anything to do, but please. And,
But please.
he had a case of the Mondays.
Okay, but
Slice of
I
life.
appreciate that this is the more down-to-earth Star Wars. We finally see how the
What's
life
Earth?
of regular citizens of the
Yes.
galaxy looks like.
Yes.
And as much as I dreamed about, live in the Star Wars universe as a kid, I realized suddenly that this life kind of sucks for most of the people in the, galaxy of Star Wars. Like, think about it.
yeah.
There's always some shitty regime. There's always some empire, first or second or 69th order. You're always like, you're either, working for them, or you're, risking your life in a rebellion, or you just have a sad life, as a worker, and just...
That sounds eerily familiar, but okay, never mind.
Yeah, I guess so, but I liked it. I mean, the beginning also had like a kind of cyberpunkish feel to it, when,
Yeah.
Andor was walking through the streets, and there were like these weird characters in these bubbles. I wonder what that was, right?
Oh, come on. It's a red light district, but, it's a bubble butt district, I guess.
Bubble
So,
butt option.
Okay, so like a bubble red light with droids inside. Like, okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
whatever.
Whatever rose your
tick-
boat.
tick- Yeah, it
Exactly.
tickles your fancy, right?
Yeah, okay, so I like the nitty-gritty, the dark stuff. And you can feel that this is a totally different thing than Kenobi or Beta Fett. The characters themselves, they feel more human, less than plot devices. We have people who have actual problems. We have even a romance. We have a girl that is into a guy who then turns out to be not such a cool guy, but still, it's not just black and white, After the guy... spoilers, by the way, of course, obviously. After the guy dies, you can see, death finally here is a tragedy. It's something that we can, on some level, relate to, at least. It's not like, somebody's dead, and 2 episodes later he gets up. I just hope it won't happen here, that Tim is really dead.
Also, the dream of
Yeah.
every Star Wars nerd has finally been more closely revealed in this episode. Somebody in the Star Wars galaxy actually has intercourse.
Yes.
Coitus.
There
Which
was
again,
coitus.
off screen, obviously, in other trilogies, obviously. But here it's like, wow, it was like a little bit more mature. Like, it's not just off screen. It was like not a sex scene, but like
A
implied.
step
Very
forward,
nice.
yeah, and it
Yes.
wasn't like a big epic romance. No, just two people attracted to each other who want to have coitus.
I
you
hate
know?
sand.
Like real life stuff. Yeah, not everything has to be a big, galaxy span story. Just two people wanna, do the, plowing or I don't know.
I gotta say,
Dusting crops.
I gotta say, I enjoyed the first 3 episodes. It's such a different flavor to everything we saw so far in the Star Wars universe, and yeah, it's it just happens to be a story that could happen on Earth, from one city to another. A guy went to a wrong place, and he was unfortunate. So yeah, and suddenly he has to move stuff. It's normal that he has to just go here and take there, because it's the same thing you do in games also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side quests.
Yeah, side quests. You gotta go for a side quest to find your way, and he's been pushed to it. It's not like he chose.
That's true. Yeah.
Or it found him.
Yeah,
He
but
was
it's not
pushed
like
to
in the
it.
sense of destiny. It feels just like it's just wrong place in the wrong time kind of
Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
Plus, we also have a perspective from another side. The guy in the blue, the security
yeah.
force, teacher's pet guy, as I like to call
Yeah.
him, because he
And-
has this vibe.
And the teachers take on it too. Like I really enjoyed him talking like they were unfortunate. They messed with the wrong person, and they got what they were what was coming for them.
So this low effort guy at everybody knows someone like that.
Yeah.
At your work.
That's
But
me.
still, he's fair. Still, he's fair.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
I understand his perspective. Like he just wants to, have a nice, quiet life. He doesn't want to, rock the boat. He doesn't want the empire to be all like, "Oh, what's going on here?" No.
What's going
Just
on
let's
here?
keep it under the rug. Everything is gonna smooth itself out.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, but the young uppercomer won't have it that way, of course. So he's like this young, ambitious fellow. I can see a real imperial career in his future.
Yeah.
He
That
does
is what
everything by the
happened.
book, the book
Yeah.
of the Shanti.
Yes.
Imperianti.
But-
But I also agree what you said. Exactly true. It's like it feels like Andor's experience is very lived in. Like, yeah, he's just a slice of his life. Like it happened to all of us. We all had such situations. By the way, guys, I need to borrow a lot of money, and I'm gonna be out of here soon. So, can I buy your car? Happens to us all.
Yeah.
Very relatable. Andor, happened last Tuesday.
So what do you guys think is gonna happen with the teacher's pupil,
That
teacher's
guy?
pet? Yeah.
I hope. Yeah, I'm sure he's not gonna die like that. That would be very disappointing. I'm interested to see his development, but I can see imperial career in his future. I could see, for example, that he's going to impress some imperial officer, for example, and he will be like, "Oh, come here. Oh, I'm very impressed. Maybe you should, go there up. Someone try there."
Yeah.
And this guy is gonna be like. Like the Imperials like to do it, and the guy is gonna be like, "I'm impressed by your posture. I think it might be a good."
Let me say this:
Imperial.
I will be watching his career with great interest.
Yes,
sure.
exactly.
I gotta say, I really enjoy the attention to detail in the script. Like, did you tailor your own suit? That, and
Yeah.
like they're weaving the stories, just cover ups, for themselves. What were you doing, or the secrecy. You can actually feel it. It's not like, oh, we're the good guys, you're the bad guys, and or we're the rebels, you're the empire. You know.
Tony Gilroy is known for that because he did these spy thrillers. I think he did Michael Clayton. I never watched it, so I don't know. And the Bourne movies. So he's got some chops when doing this.
yeah.
So he actually this is
Yeah.
his thing, and he fixed Rogue One. He's the one who gave this kind of feel to Rogue One. So I feel it. I kind of feel the
Oh,
Rogue
yeah.
One. I smell the Rogue One aroma. Let's just say that it's like you guys say, it's down to earth. It's like everything that happens is logical. It feels like when he goes
Yeah.
to look for the for the logs of the ships, and they look at on the screen, and he's like, and the guy said, "Man, it's gonna take too long," and you gotta believe it. Yeah, this guy just doesn't want to do it. He's like, "Do it, or I will find someone who will." I loved it. It was like, yes, feels like my office job.
But it's also a bit weird because these new security guys, you you can see they're actually competent. They have a plan. They radio each other, when they want to like surround
Yeah.
Andor and attack that building. They actually do it the right way, which is kind of weird because the
They have
Empire
faces.
is supposed to be the guys upstairs, and they're
Yeah, but they're outsourcing to someone intelligent.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to say
okay,
that they're the
okay.
corporation. They probably got some bounty hunters teaching them, just like the
Maybe,
clones
yeah.
were taught by bounty hunters. In Clone Wars.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So it's nice to see, that if these are like the guys our heroes are going to battle with, at least they're gonna have a worthy adversary instead of idiots in white diaper suits who can be
Yeah.
defeated
Or
by a
fan
single
service.
slap.
I know. I
Stone
have an
Super.
idea for a great lore connection. You know who trained them?
Mhm.
Mando.
Oh, okay.
But not our Mando, but some other Mando. And it's gonna be like
Mando.
connectivity.
Hey,
It's like Mando's cousin.
So I really enjoyed the guy that brought everyone, to this teacher's pet.
Mhm.
Like I can't remember his name, but the short stubby guy. That's like,
Yes.
oh, great speech, sir.
Yes.
He's awesome. I love him.
Amazing, and
I hope he doesn't die.
Mhm.
yeah, and the way he rallies everyone together, and peps up the troops and peps up the leader.
Yeah.
He's in the middle, but he's the de facto leader. But he's not the idea giver, and he's also devoted to the case, just like that guy is. That's
He's like his own force.
Kyle MacLachlan Prime.
Mhm. So Sigma
He's got the
male.
respect of the troops, while the officer's like, just what does he know?
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, I love his line when he goes like, "The only way to keep a blade sharp is to use it."
Yeah,
That's not exactly how you do it, because like you just sharpen it. If you use it, it gets blunt. But okay, fine. I get what you mean.
Yeah,
We have to keep them in line. Also, one more line from him was awesome. Like, pockets are fermenting. From now on, this is gonna be my new like little line. I'm gonna be like, when something's gonna be going down, some kind of shit's going down, I'm gonna be like, guys, watch out, pockets are fermenting. I love that line. It's awesome. This is the kind of snappy, memey dialogue that I like. It's serious, but once in a while they just get you with that little texty text. That's nice.
Text. Okay, Ted Mosby.
Yes, exactly.
So
But that's crisp dialogue. That's what you do. That's what you do.
Okay, yeah, that's it's an interesting start to say the least. And the whole 3 episodes felt like one close arc, like it could be like one movie. And I wonder if this trend is going to be like in the next episode. Are we going to have like a full story for the next from episode 4 to 6, or is it going to be like everything is going to connect up until the very end? Well,
I hope it goes in arcs, and I hope that each arc will be like, okay, we go like beginning, middle, and end. But with each new beginning, it's gonna like ramp up the pace, and it's gonna
Yes.
get better and better and better. Because I just don't want to go like the same level of pace that we had 1, 2, 3, and then we reset, and again like a setup of another slow story. No. Like let's get a little. Although I do expect, like my expectation that there might be a little slowdown, because I'm assuming we have to be introduced to the Mon Mothma storyline, which I guess will be kind of slower
yes.
as well, because we haven't seen her yet, which is exciting because I want to see Coruscant so much. I heard
Oh yeah,
from some
finally.
no spoiler review that the visuals on Coruscant are. So
And
I
yeah,
want to see.
I'm interested to see Imperials as well.
Yes.
Those guys standing with the coffee, from the trailer. They look like guys from corporation, like on their lunch break. Yeah.
Finally, some law and order in the galaxy.
Yes.
so guys, what do you think of Bix then?
Bix. Oh.
Bix
okay.
and her husband. I mean, the husband is dead, and we talked
Very
about
That
his
was
death.
her husband.
No, her
No,
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
That
Sorry,
was her
yeah, my
lover
bad.
boy, I think.
Lover boy, booty call, booty call.
Part-time lover. So yeah, that Tim guy. I mean,
His lovey-dovey. Her
I
lovey-dovey.
mean, yeah. How can you just rush towards a bunch of guys who are pointing blasters at you? I mean, who do you think you are, a Jedi Knight? No.
Clearly, you have never been in love, boy.
Well, I don't know if
Ooh.
it would make me rush towards the guys with the pistols.
Don't tell
I
your
would
girlfriend
rather.
that. Remember, if you're surrounded by guys with guns, I'm not running towards them. Like, you're on your own.
Oh, I am running towards her to save her, not running towards people who are pointing guns at me.
But she was
Well,
like,
yeah,
but she was like exactly.
She was held by a guy with a gun pointing at the guy.
I would use guile and deception to save her. not blunt force.
I know what you would do. You'd like be like, I yield.
And then they would focus on me instead of her, and she would run away.
You would play the violin.
Oh, to make
Oh,
them
like
go
a
asleep.
bard. I like that. A space. Oh, a Star Wars bard. I like that.
Ah, you know what? I kind of liked it. I want to see that actually. That would
Like
be
a
pretty
Max
cool.
Rebo.
Let her go.
No, like with some weird ass space instrument, something we've never seen before.
But how about like a Max Rebo, like a thing with like a gun in it?
yeah, I like always like bards and fantasy. Would it be cool to see bard in space, right?
Like a rapping Jedi or a rapping Sith.
That Jedi guy from Obi-Wan, I don't know why it popped into my head. It was a terrible character. I hope we won't have anything like that in this show.
The guy who
because-
they beheaded at the beginning?
No, the
Spoilers, by the
guy
way.
who was pretending to be a Jedi.
Ah, that guy.
That was
Ah.
totally
God.
pointless character, and just you can see the quality of the characters. Even
They probably just promised Kumail Nanjiani that he would be in
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
leaving your
kind
mind
of
now.
feels like it.
I am leaving your
Yes.
mind, huh?
Yeah, we don't have anything like that here.
No, it's crisp.
Mm.
Like I
So-
said, nothing really to nitpick. There was never a character who's like, oh, that doesn't work. That
Yeah.
stands out to me.
Yeah, the
Nothing kind of it all
Skarsgård
blended.
is also amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you guys
yes.
think about his faux lightsaber?
The what?
The faux lightsaber.
The walking stick thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Mm.
You know, it's and it retracts too, right?
Yeah, it's like fancy. I
It
like
looks like he's old or blind or whatever. But why would he have the hilt?
I got an explanation. Oh, you guys gonna love this. He has a walking stick. Who else do we know in Star Wars once had a walking stick?
Gandalf.
Yoda.
Yoda, exactly. So he normally just walks like this, but when he goes into combat, he hides his walking stick and starts jumping around like a ninja. And he screams like Yoda. Yeah! Can't wait to see him in combat.
Oh,
gonna be
he's gonna
wonderful.
be proficient, I'm sure. And I think they're gonna have a cool like a buddy cop relationship, Andor
yes.
and
Yeah,
Or
they-
like a mentor and like a protege.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
could be.
so then he's gonna die.
No,
No,
not
at the end of the
Uncle Ben.
season, maybe.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be 2 seasons.
What's the name of his character, by the way? Because I admit I didn't catch it.
Skarsgård. Yeah, I don't remember what was it.
Len? It's something with L,
L,
I think.
yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Because
If you
Len-
know what his name is, leave it
us
in
a
the comments
comment.
below.
Exactly.
Also, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Exactly. Why
Bells,
wouldn't you?
whistles.
I mean, look at us. We're so proud.
Look at
so
us.
fat.
So
So fat and satisfied. We would never think that you could just come to our channel and watch our videos. It would never cross our minds.
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We would never expect it.
You can surprise us. Just like Andor surprised the Empire.
But to be fair, if what you say is true and the prophecy is fulfilled, and there's gonna be like a mentor protege, and there's gonna be like an Uncle Ben moment, I hope they do it better than no Uncle Ben. Remember,
Uncle
Andor,
Ben.
with great rebellion comes great responsibility.
Save the dream.
Save the plan.
Oh, the Saw Gerrera is gonna be here as well.
I hope so. And
Oh,
she will
yeah.
have hair,
Yes.
more hair. I
More
think.
hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And Borgullet.
I was about to say that.
Are we gonna have Borgullet? I want Borgullet.
Yes, I
do
demand
you want
it.
Borgullet?
No. Who the
Borgo-
hell?
Yeah. Why not?
We
Wh-
must have
who's-
Borgullet.
yes.
Who's Borgolet? What the hell?
Oh,
It's
that's
that- it's
the
that tentacle
thingy
monster.
that that. In
Oh,
Rogue
that
One.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Look, I demand, I absolutely demand that this show gives us the backstory of how
Of
Saw
Borgullet.
Gerrera meets Borgullet, befriends it, and we have the same thing we had in Boba Fett, where were training the Rancor. I want to see the same thing with Borgullet.
That was, and riding a Borgullet.
That's gonna be the final battle of the season. It's gonna be like Saw Gerrera's gonna show up on the Borgullet, save the day.
So here I come to save the day. So guys, what of the droid?
I
Oh
love it.
yes. I don't.
Oh.
I mean, it's an astromech that talks.
It's not
not
an
an astromech.
astromech. What
It's
the
just-
hell?
Okay.
It's
What
an
do you mean?
assistant
40
droid.
years teaching nothing. He's not round. He can't, move his head 360
And he
How do
doesn't
you
have
know?
a.
because he didn't show it yet, and
Okay.
because he's square.
Maybe
And
he's
he-
not an astromech indeed.
and
Maybe
he
it's a
doesn't have
hidden
a-
combat droid.
No.
That he's
I
gonna-
think
Oh, that would be cool. I like that.
that would be way
Yeah.
cool.
And
I
he
am
doesn't-
expecting
He
that.
doesn't have the penis probe like R2.
Oh, he didn't need to use it yet. Maybe he has.
Well, but an astromech must have this penis probe.
I
Otherwise
know,
it can't
but
do this
maybe
thing.
he has it.
I don't know. I think he's a eunuch among droids.
But that got me thinking. If astromechs
Kill
could
it.
talk, then why
What?
is it the
Eunuch.
only one that can?
What?
A eunuch droid. That's what. He connects via
Mhm.
computers, maybe. He talks, which
Maybe
is
it's the
kinda
only
weird.
mech. Only droid in the universe that has Wi-Fi, right? All the other ones.
And that's why he has a weak connection. Exactly. By the way, what do
It's
you
like
think?
the-
Because we had a
the-
discussion about
Yes.
this off screen. What do you
Mhm.
think about the fact? What do you guys think about the fact that the droid talks,
Yeah.
even
Mhm.
though it's not like a protocol droid like we're used to?
It's confusing.
So
to me.
K2SO didn't talk either.
No, he did.
He did.
did.
Yeah. So
But he was a protocol
Mhm.
or a strategic, tactical droid or something, imperial tactical. Something.
spy droid, so he needs to talk.
No,
But,
he wasn't a spy. I think it was something more widespread because then in
Okay.
Mando you saw them executing the Mandalorians. So
Mhm.
I think it's more like a tactical droid or something.
yeah, it's a attacking droid. I mean,
Mhm.
Fallen Order. Anyone?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, it seems weird if it's a astromech. If it's not like a hidden, battle droid, which would be pretty dope. I gotta say, if he just just stands up and starts to shoot, then it's amazingly awesome. But
I have
if
an
it
idea.
turns out to just be like another R2D2 type, then it's weird. Like really, so all the other ones are beeping and booping, and only this one can talk.
Yeah.
Why?
I have a-
So
Why
why
not?
the other ones?
I have a
Isn't it
perfect
easier
solution.
to have a droid that can actually talk to you rather than using beep boops that only not
Well,
everyone
maybe-
understands?
But with most astromechs, when you're in, like for example, if you have an astromech most of the time
Yeah.
and you're communicating with it, it's like in a starfighter or something, and it's like doing stuff behind
yeah.
you. And just like Luke in Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
he talked with R2 on the screen.
Yes.
R2 was translated, and he talked normally. Because I read somewhere that normally people don't befriend astromech droids because they're just like navigational computers. You don't like befriend your computer. I mean, I befriended my computer, but whatever. But normally you don't do that. So I guess it's like people are not used to it. We
Okay.
just had a strange like a couple of droids in our movies. There was like weird cases where they were.
I guess in Star Wars, every type of droid has to walk. I mean, gunk droids, which are just batteries, they're also walking and making weird gunk.
But gunk droids are a
but
special case.
Why are they doing this?
But I have
We
a
don't
great
know, but-
solution why this one talks. I
Yes.
figured it out.
Okay,
In fact,
go.
when they return to this planet, it'll be revealed
Mhm.
that inside they will shoot the droid. You'll think it's dead. It's like no B or whatever they call it. He's dead, and it's just like the top will pop off, and what's gonna show up? Babu Freak's gonna show up. It's gonna droid go black. Babu Freak. Yeah.
Okay, I think there might be more to the droid that meets the eye. Definitely, I think
There might
No,
be.
there
I
has
didn't
to
think
be.
about it, but yeah, why not? I like the guy, and I like the actor behind him also.
B behind B.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know.
And I thought you
But-
knew. That's why I was like.
No. I like
voice.
his work. Yeah. I like
Ah,
his
okay,
work.
okay, yeah.
With
I
all
also
the
like the
ski
introduction
whiskey.
scene when the dogs like pee on it. Like,
Oh.
that's so cool. Like no, this is not gonna be cute BB-8. This is not gonna be R2D2. This time they're gonna piss on the droid, and you're gonna like it. And I like
Yeah,
it.
because
You liked
he
it?
actually electrocuted the dog, right?
Yes, I liked it.
Mhm.
So
That's
there's
cool.
there's a micro penis probe.
True, I missed that. Oh yes,
Well, that's
good
the
catch.
battle penis one, not the
Yeah,
the
because
computer
R2 also had
penis.
two.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn R2, damn.
Yeah, so, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, but there are other characters there, interesting, Marva, for example, the old lady.
Oh,
I know her
yeah.
from different series, she's a good actor, so
Aunt
looking
May,
forward to
yes.
see what else is she going to be up to. But what do you think about the planet flashbacks? I don't remember the planet, Tenerife,
Oh, yeah.
or Canary.
Canary, yes.
Yes.
Canary in the coal mine.
Mhm.
Yes.
It was kind of like, I mean, I thought that we're gonna see immediately the scene with the giant, space, the Star Destroyer in the planet's atmosphere, but I guess that's gonna come later on. But
I have a strange feeling, although I'm not sure. Maybe there's gonna be more flashbacks. But then I kind of thought that this arc is like finished because I mean he left the planet in the last flashback, right, with Malva.
yes.
So how can we have more flashbacks?
Oh yeah.
So
So
I
is
had-
it
I
the
have
case
this-
of Rogue One, like
Maybe-
they show us things
Yes,
on the trailer that
yes.
will not
I
happen?
mean, I don't know. I don't
Maybe
know.
he goes back for his sister and discovers that she's not there and
And maybe
starts looking for her
or her
around the
flashbacks.
galaxy.
Like from her perspective, flashbacks. Like
Or
when-
her
Like
flashback.
he's gone and then
Yeah.
she's like waiting for him because it could be the trailer thing because I do want to see that.
Yes, me too.
Shot. It was really cool.
It was beautiful, but what about those, people in that crashed ship? They had like really yellow skin. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's like because of the gas.
Also,
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
one
for sure.
Easter egg in this episode that I missed completely. But if you notice on their uniforms, I thought they were like Republic soldiers.
Yeah.
But then I looked closely. No, that's the
The
First
separatist.
Separatists. Yes, they have separatist ones. And then the Republic came to clean up after that. Because I thought, wait, so the Republic is coming to clean up after the same ship? But then I looked back and it's like, yeah, it's the Confederacy. Which is interesting because is this like a Confederate planet that the Republic fucked up? Or is it like Republic planet that the a Confederate planet that the Republic came and destroyed,
Yeah,
or the
so
other way around?
there's
So
no-
it's interesting.
There's no peace in this galaxy. Even if you live like a quiet, cool life in a
It's too
paradise
big.
planet, sooner or later some assholes are gonna come crashing in.
I mean,
Well,
there were
yeah,
planets
it's
where there
too
was no
big.
war, where they just avoided war. I'm
Not
sure there
really,
were
no.
some planets where it's like they just were too rich to attack, like they just paid people off or something. I'm sure.
Oh.
So, fuck. What did I want to say?
What do you guys think about the music? That's a good one.
I don't think I noticed it.
Oh, just coming back quickly to the kids. I thought it reminded me of Lord of the Flies very much. You know, there's this mine. You know, the I don't know how you call it in English. The huge one, the huge open mine. So, do you guys think that everyone in this society just dies so young, or is it
Probably.
or is it the parents that died in the coal mine? Because there was this mention about the coal mine tragedy, right?
Yeah. I think it's maybe like survivors, like the kids were like maybe the adults wanted to save the children and they like spirited them away, but all the adults died.
Spirited them away.
Hid them away.
Okay.
Keep them secret, keep them safe. And then they survived and then nobody came for them. Maybe they was like, we'll come rescue you. And it's like, oh, they never came back. And they never saw them again.
But it seems like they're savages, but
Barely even human. Yeah.
barely they don't even give you because they don't even give you subtitles for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually like
Really
that.
good protocol, right.
I found it interesting because it's like, yeah, you're not always going to know what they're saying, but it kind of deepened the fact that not everybody in the galaxy talks basic because you're kind of
Yeah.
used to it. Every
Yes.
human talks basic. Almost never you hear, or you almost
Yeah,
never hear
basic. But you know what?
anything else. Like Bachi.
But you know, the cool part is also that the actors the actors have to express a lot more, right? Like
Yeah.
they have to carry the scene with their faces and their movements and all that, you know, and with the voice actually, because you don't get to understand what they're saying to each
I
other.
was a little disappointed though because I was expecting and I was like hoping that at some point, especially when that guy shoots the girl, like the leader, she should have been like her last moment should have been like McClunky.
No, that guy should have said like just before shooting. McClunky said it.
No, but I liked it, and I also liked that they had blow darts. Like that was
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, cool.
Although you'd expect that they would have been able to salvage at least like one blaster somewhere, but I'm not.
Maybe that was like the first ship that crashed there, like ever. It's like super remote planet. Or
Well, if
something.
that was their tutorial mission, they screwed up.
So it must have been pretty shocking for that little boy to just, enter a ship, a starship.
But
What
it
the
can't
hell
have
it
been
was.
it can't have been like, you know, the first quite advanced technology that they saw, because, you know, they have a huge fucking mine.
Right.
True,
Yes.
true.
Okay. So why the blow darts though? Or maybe.
I mean, because they're kids and they don't have any resources.
Besides, it can be a deadly weapon if you have like some poison at those arrows. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they had NyQuil.
I questioned the skill level of children to be able to like prepare the poison, store it safely, then use it on the
No, why
weapons.
not? If
Well,
they were taught,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
I can see that more than.
It
if
takes
they
only
would
one
be-
person.
I'd rather see, kids with blow darts than with swords or
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely.
rifles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
However, quick question: what if our theories are wrong and these kids are just like from a totally primitive society, and when we see them first see the ship, they were like, "Whoa, it's the gods!"
Yeah, but they have the mine, so there had to be someone else landing.
Well, yeah, but still, even the mind would have been like, "Oh, it's the work of the gods." What if it was this primitive level of society? Because that's also an
we'll
option,
see.
technically.
I mean, it seems like at first glance, but I don't think it is.
I also hope it's not, but I was just wondering if it was like this, and it was like they were totally primitive, totally like.
Well, that's on the nose, but
Yeah.
it also kind of reminded me of Prey.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
True.
Prey. That was a great movie, by the
Indeed.
way.
Yeah.
Solid.
If you guys want us to review Prey, leave it in the comments below.
Yeah, exactly. Also, did you know that? Sorry for sidetracking just for a second, but Hulu is also making a comeback of another series I love, and it's Hellraiser. There's the first trailer also. And, yeah, I can't wait. I wanted to see it in cinema, but again, I think it's on Hulu, so no cinematic experience for that. But I'm excited. It looks proper, I think. Definitely better than all the shitty sequels to Hellraiser. So yeah, looking forward to that.
More
especially.
nostalgia-mancy.
Yes.
We'll see. It's not really like that because Hellraiser has a difficult history. It's not nostalgic anymore. There isn't many people who think fondly about that series actually. So it's not really a nostalgia grab. At least I hope it will start a new thing. Like Hellraiser will be really reborn thanks to this movie.
Hellraiser Cinematic Universe, of course.
No.
So well, there's been 8 movies at least.
10.
Yeah, I know.
10.
This one is the 11th.
Oh man, I missed 2.
Also, after for the 4th part, they were actually making more Hellraiser movies, not because they wanted to, just because they wanted to keep the license. Actually,
Oh, okay.
So every
The best
few
motivation.
years, yes, they had to do Hellraisers, or else they would lose the license, and they were actually using scripts for different movies and just adapting it to Hellraiser world. So it was crap.
Hey, look, to me, to be honest, as a lazy person, I admire their creativity. Like, we don't want to write a new script. Let's just use something else and just change it.
Hey, Tim, I think your son is a writer, right? Give it, open his drawer and give us some, stories. We'll just punch in Hellraiser.
Or it's more like, can I use your homework, but just change some parts so it doesn't look the same.
So if you guys want us to review Hellraiser coming to Hulu, leave it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Or if you guys want us to review the first 10 movies, leave it in the comments below.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if you would be happy about it.
Classic geeks. Yes.
Actually, reviewing Hellraiser is a stretch goal on our Patreon. It's hidden for now, but please.
Is it what?
It's a stretch goal on our Patreon, so please.
Okay.
Leave a comment, like, subscribe, leave a donation.
So guys, the dialogues, the script, how do you find that in Andor this time?
Andor. Yes, going back to Andor, the dialogues are, they feel natural, those feel like, real people talking. And I really appreciate that. And no member berries have you mentioned so far?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe IG88.
Nostalgia, man.
Yeah, there's nothing like that, and I think it's good. It's good.
Good.
But I have a question for you guys. Don't you feel, because I read or watched, I can't remember, in some other review, there was this very interesting point that made me think as well, because I do like it, I agree with you completely, but somebody made a point where, yes, the dialogue is it's like good high quality. It's not like it works, but it doesn't feel like Star Wars. And I don't mean like prequels in the sense that it's memey, but it doesn't feel like Star Wars, the originals even were more like a space opera. It doesn't. Do you feel it a little bit jarring? Because to me it doesn't bother me, but I do feel I can see how someone could be like, original trilogy is this, and this is like.
I see it as space noir. This.
Yeah, I agree. But
And,
it doesn't, does it feel different to you?
Even with the guy on the bus talking to Skarsgård, it's like, where you going? Oh, I'm a salesman. I work in propulsion.
Yeah, but I can buy that. It would be worse if it would be like, where the fuck are you going, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, I just got pissed drunk.
And this is just a
That would be
salesman,
Star Wars.
Yeah, this is just a
I
salesman.
actually can't
There's
wait for
regular
that.
jobs in Star Wars, and we see it. and
You know,
not
not
just
just,
scrap salesmen or
Mhm.
all the low lives, but you
Scavengers.
actually have scavengers. You have a guy in a coat with a hat, with a
Yeah.
fedora for that
family man.
matter.
Regular people with jobs, not
Yeah.
on Tatooine.
I
Yes.
cannot wait for his either his new series on Disney Plus or a movie like
Okay.
Star Wars Everyman or Star Wars or Everyman, a Star Wars story.
Exactly. So maybe let's go to the next part of our video, which is called "How to Fuck Up a Promising Story." So my idea is that Andor will go to Tatooine at some point, of course, and find out that he's
No.
Obi-Wan's brother. Yes.
I mean, look, I love Tatooine, I really do, but it's like enough is enough. Let's take a little break. Like too much of a good thing, right? I mean, it was look. I honestly. I appreciated it in Boba Fett. I was like, okay, this is
Of course. it has to
interesting,
be.
cool new stuff, but like that's it. Like I am now Tatooined out. New pastures, please. Like give me an ocean planet, something or
Yeah,
a grass planet.
You know what? If we're going to Coruscant, I would actually like to see the mods there more than on Tatooine. If
Yes.
there are mods
Yeah.
in-
13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
The
like
hunter
proper
level?
mods,
Hmm?
like the proper mods, not like these
Oh, yes.
Vespa riding sugar
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
Yeah,
proper
teenage
moderators.
mutant ninja sand scouts or whatever. Yeah.
hard candy.
Mhm.
Well, they weren't sand scouts because there was no sand on them. They were like sand resistant.
Oh, one of them looked like actually a young Doctor Who, the one with the with the coat. Yeah, he like Doctor Who.
Oh my god! Please
So
don't
what
remind
else?
me.
What else is there? The ships.
The ships. Do we have anything like
Well, there was that the Skarsgård's character's new
Oh,
ship.
yes,
That
he
looked
has
really
a
Whoa.
yes, has a
And he-
cockpit like the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, but it's
Even
not Millennium
cooler.
Falcon.
Even cooler. He whistled at the ship and it opened up, powered up.
Yes, I loved
Dude.
it too.
It was so slick, so
Yeah,
slick.
So slick and fucking sexy.
I love the
yeah.
creativity. Like you said, it's a YT freighter, but like a new type. Like we had the 1300 was the Millennium Falcon. There was like 2400, 2100, and now it's something totally new. I love it.
Yeah,
and
it's
I think
kind
it
of
has
like
like
from
a.
Swoto, right? The
Yes.
cockpit
And
with
does,
a different.
doesn't it have like a TIE fighter wing like on top
I
of it?
think so.
Something
A
like
bit
that?
of a TIE fighter
love
feel.
it.
Yeah. I want to see more of that ship, please. More of that shit.
And the
please.
trailers kind of spoiled it, but we saw that it was like firing and TIE fighter, so there's gonna be combat. There we go.
Yes, bring it on.
Yeah.
Um,
Shit, I love it.
guys, I don't know. I think there's one more thing I want to mention at least. The bell, the bell tower, the bell guy.
I have a problem with it.
Me as
Who
well.
also the actor there is the guy from Dune, the Sadukar guy.
Oh,
yeah. Oh
I
my-
knew I saw that face
Yes,
somewhere.
It was familiar.
Yeah, anyway, I had a problem with that scene, and the problem is that, I mean, I love the idea, but the sound itself of the bell, it was way better in the trailer.
I was
sorry.
about to say the
Right?
same
Was
thing.
it?
It was like, what?
Yes.
I was waiting for the point from the trailer, and it's like, in the trailer, it's like, boom, and he was
Yeah.
like, bing. The fuck?
Like, that's it?
Maybe he had a bad day. It was like,
Yeah.
he had a headache. He had a hangover.
Oh, and
But
did you notice there's cough now in the Star Wars universe? Not
Cough,
coffee,
yeah.
cough. Do you have cough?
yes, that's awesome.
Didn't they have it earlier before?
No, I never heard about
I
cough
also never
before.
heard about it. Even in the
Calf,
lore.
calf,
Calf, okay.
like caffeine.
Okay, maybe. Do you think it's a bit lazy? Like they might, come up with another name than cough.
I would say this. It's different enough, but familiar. I'm okay
Okay,
with it. I mean, look, it's
yeah,
like.
yeah. At least you know what it's supposed to do, and it doesn't. It's not
Yeah.
coffee.
I mean, come on. After the Star Wars has already shown us that it's kind of lazy in this department. I mean,
True.
spice.
Yes, and Purgils.
Yes. Oh, Purgils are fine.
Parsecs, come on.
You
Yeah.
should listen. Your problem with Purgils stems from one thing. You need some more death sticks. Wanna buy some death sticks?
Okay, you're right. The names are kind of on the nose. I mean, who would name a drug death stick? That's not really a good advertising, right? Like
To
wanna
you,
buy
maybe. I would love it. Sounds great. By the way, if you guys know where to buy some death sticks, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Coruscant, let me know. I need a new
Just sell him
sword.
some candy. He'll buy anything.
Yeah.
I'm also on the market for glitter stim and spice, but only from Kessel. None of that Tatooine stuff.
We don't endorse taking any drugs, fictional or real.
What?
Exactly.
Star Wars drugs are fictional.
Demonetization,
Oh, of course, yes. But that's Star Wars.
millions,
Demonetization.
millions.
Can I drink it? Can I
This
have
is
a,
educational
Can
and,
I at least
and
have some blue
entertainment.
milk? Is that allowed? Is blue
Yes,
milk
of
allowed?
course.
Yes,
How about
yes.
green milk?
That's gross, but you can, yes.
Yeah, that's
Just
that's
test in the
nasty.
water.
That's nasty.
Just test in the water.
That bitch taste.
Where were we? The
Andor.
bells. Oh yeah,
Yeah, the bells.
the bells. And
Mhm.
and what about the bells?
It didn't sound like in the trailer.
Yeah. But what about the bells? Like people use the alarm system.
I love it.
What do you mean? Like the bells are like the clock, like
The toll,
you know,
like, no-
roosters on the in the
No.
countryside.
No. When they tried to warn Andor and
Ah,
yes,
that was
okay.
very thematic.
Mhm,
I'm actually,
yeah.
I hope it comes
Maybe,
back and
maybe.
it is like because I have a feeling again the trailer kind of spoiled it that we later have like a riot scene, which
yeah.
I was expecting is gonna be here, but it wasn't. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be like another scene like this. That, like Malva says that you gotta be careful. Like when it stops, that's when shit hits the fan. I
Yeah.
want to see when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
I so want to see it because that's pockets are fermented.
hey, this is Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But there was one problem with the bells as well. I have a second problem with the bells because I'm kind of like recent media. I mean, kind of recent media has kind of changed my mind on bells. Like, I'm surprised that when the guy rang the bells, Andor didn't suddenly go crazy and start killing everybody in town.
What do you mean? Why?
Like Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones. That's the last time we heard bells. Sorry, I had to.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Is it something from the
Game
House of the
Thrones.
Wyvern?
No.
Game of Thrones. His name.
Well, what season? What?
Eight.
Season 8.
The last one, the terrible
The
one.
one that I don't
you-
even want to remember, and
you
I
purged
just
it out of your
yes,
mind. Yes. Okay.
yes. So
Let's not
I'm
go back.
happy. Don't bring me back.
Yes. Don't do
The
it.
dark side.
Don't do it, guys. Anything else?
No, I think we can go to final ratings.
All right, let's do the ratings. Hey guys, which is weird, guys, because we want to cut down on the minutes. We love the series, but we just didn't even push. Like just I mean, I love the series. I don't know about these guys.
I mean, there's nothing to
It's pretty
criticize
amazing.
here. Everything is great. Like, what's there to hate? Like, except for maybe the pacing, like I
Yeah.
said.
I don't even mind the pacing. I really like enjoy the slow burn.
No, me as well. I
and
just
setting
thought-
everything up the proper way using dialogue and not just blatant exposition, but
True.
they're showing, not telling, but they're talking about what they're gonna do, why they are doing it. Even the dumb mistake with the comms on the droid, it doesn't even feel just stupid.
But
The-
doesn't
the
it
mistake-
feel like
the
an
mistake-
in-universe mistake? Like that he's inexperienced, and that's why. Like it makes sense that. he
No,
would make
it
such a
just feels
mistake.
unlucky, like the wrong timing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
That's
it's not stupid writing. That's what you mean.
Yeah, no, it's not stupid writing. It's stupid writing. They used a dumb mistake in a very clever way, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah. Okay, final ratings.
I would give it a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially but for the first 3 episodes, like as a package, not like individually, because then if I would have to go individually, 1 and 2 would be like 7s, because like I said, then I felt a little bit like too slow, but then episode 3 like brought it to a 9 complete picture. Loved the arc. 9, definitely.
Okay. I think for the whole 3 episodes so far, I would go, I think, with 8. Yeah. It was very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna say 8 for the whole 3. I think even each of those gets an 8 from me because I don't know. 10 obviously not, because there's always going to be something, right?
Yeah.
But 9, yeah, seems fair, but there's maybe something I'm missing.
Agreed.
Really strong 8, and 8 point something is here. So 8, 9, I'm gonna say yeah, and 8.5. Fuck it.
I kind of feel I'm grading it
Okay.
a little bit like on a curve. Like I was so like crushed by Kenobi that this is it's I don't know, maybe again I'm naive, but it feels like such a breath of fresh air that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give you an extra point just for not disappointing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right?
Like you get a gold star for not making me sad. That Star Wars can still deliver.
Yeah.
Like I just hope it doesn't become this kind of like like, oh, it's great at the beginning and then like slaps you over the face.
Yeah.
I assume that because it's written by the same team, it was like written ahead of time, like with like pre-planned. I mean, like the story was pre-planned for the season 1 and I think season 2 as well. So I do have hopes that it's not just gonna be like, oh, we did 3 good episodes, and then like Just
Yeah.
fuck it, we'll make it up as we go. So I am hopeful, and
So
the
guys-
quality so far is good. Like
Isn't it amazing if, a year ago somebody would ask you, there are going to be 3 shows, one about Boba Fett, the other one about Kenobi, and another one about Andor. Which one
This
do you
guy
think is
from
going to be the best?
This guy from
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Which one are
Which
you
guy?
most excited about?
Actually, this is gonna be my moment. I was waiting for it for like a year and a half. I told you guys so.
I
I was
remember, yeah.
early on. I was like, you know what? I feel like Kenobi's probably gonna be the best show, but I think Andor sleeper hit because it's like Empire era, kind of good vibes. I was getting good vibes about it, and it was
yeah.
like Tony Gilroy. Okay, sleeper hit. And I saw a lot of other reviewers like, man, like when they had this slate, and it was like Andor, who cares? And told you so.
Yeah.
Sleeper hit, baby.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Bitches get stitches, and
Yeah.
Hope it's gonna be Acolyte or so.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. So
Mandos
yeah,
is
we'll see what's that gonna be. I don't know what episode of She-Hulk are we on. Yeah, so you guys see
6, I
what
think,
what.
the wedding one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We loved it. You have to see our review. It's
Oh
amazing.
man,
Yes, I
we have
loved it,
we have
yes.
great thoughts about it.
Yes.
So okay,
Because
It
it's
is
probably
art.
gonna be
Yeah.
3 weeks until we do She-Hulk. There's House of the Wyvern in
Yeah.
the meantime,
Yes.
We're
and
gonna
then
do that. Rings of Power are
Rings
still
of Power
going on.
going on. We did the first 3 ones, right?
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Previous episode, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This
so
is good time for
good
people who like to watch
times.
stuff.
Yes.
I mean, some of them are disappointed. So I would say that it is a good time because there's something to love, something to kind of be intrigued by, and there is something to hate. Like, you
Yeah,
have,
like-
for all of your tastes, you get something. You want to
Exactly.
hate,
Yeah.
there you
I know
go.
people who love, people who like, for example, Rings of Power, and they're bored by House of Wyvern. So
I haven't
assume they
seen
are
House of the
forward
Wyvern
friends of
yet.
yours.
I haven't seen House of the Wyvern yet. So
no, it's definitely worth a watch.
Yes, and it gets better. That's rare
Okay.
for shows. Like, it really does. Like, whoa, okay, this is like episode what? This is great.
all right, so keep an eye out for our next reviews: House of the Wyvern, She-Hulk. What else is there?
Andor,
Rings of
course,
Power,
Rings of Power,
Andor.
I have a
All that is
suggestion.
coming.
In fact, I'm surprised you guys.
Hellraiser.
I'm surprised you guys are
Hellraiser.
not suggesting it.
Hopefully.
I would be glad to review Sandman. I'm not done with it yet. But
Oh, yeah,
I
Sandman.
absolutely love it. I think it's
Me
honestly.
too.
I'm not done with it yet, but so far, I mean, again, we'll see after all these shows finish. But so far, secretly, I think this is the show I love the most of all of these.
Really?
So
I
hopefully,
am like eating it up.
hopefully we're gonna get to reviewing Sandman before season 2 comes out. Because Killer
He's
takes it really slow. Anyway, guys, these are our thoughts on Andor. 8.5, 8, and a 9. Well, pretty fucking, in the middle.
And I'm the lore nerd. I'm supposed to be the hater here.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
So keep an eye out for everything that we're gonna be putting out, and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all the bells, all the whistles, add to us or whatever. There's a Patreon somewhere on the channel. Hopefully, Killa is running the channel, so
Of course, it's a tip-top shape operation. You
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
everything's there.
You
all
got
the
it.
links,
Please.
all the links. Yeah,
Please
so
likes.
the algorithm maybe chose a video for you to watch if you feel like it. Right. Yeah, I've been Jabba. That's Yazon, and that's Killa.
And may the force serve you well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
Whatever you like,
Whatever tickles your balls. Okay.
Only if you're a Jedi.
Cheers. Take care. See you next